My hair looks like totally gray, but it's not. I kind of still love it. By the way, this is like a super fresh braid out. I think this is gonna be my go-to method from now on because, like, whoa, look at this. Yeah. Okay, so anyway, now what are the 12 basic zodiac signs? 12 basic signs: Gemini, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, Libra, Taurus, you know, all of those. I'm not going to name all of those, but I am going to name for you and the dates of each Egyptian god. So the 12 zodiac signs are based on gods and goddesses and determine your character, behavior, strengths, weaknesses, and skills. So what are the 12 zodiac signs for each month? Okay, what we got here? So the first would be the Nile. Now the Nile is the one and only sign that isn't represented by a god or goddess. The Nile is ultimately represents the beginning, the start of something, but I will go more into detail about each Egyptian zodiac sign, most likely in another video. So the 12 zodiac signs, the first is the Nile. The dates are from January 1st to the 7th, June 19th to the 28th, September 1st to the 7th, and November 18th to the 26th. The second sign is Amun-Ra. These dates include January 8th through the 21st and February 1st through the 11th. The third is Mut, January 22nd through the 31st and September 8th through the 22nd. The fourth, Geb, February 12th through the 29th and August 20th through the 31st. 5, Osiris, March 1st through the 10th and November 27th through December 18th. 6, Isis, March 11th through the 31st, October 18th through the 29th, and December 19th through the 31st. 7, Thoth. Hey, that's me. April 1st through the 19th and November 8th through the 17th. 8, Horus, April 20th through May 7th and August 12th through 19th. 9, Anubis, May 8th through the 27th and June 29th through July 13th. 10, Seth or Set. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure about the names for each ancient god and goddess in its original form. I know that once the Greeks decided to put their stank on the Egyptian culture, they changed some of the names. So Osiris and Isis, and whether Seth or Set is you know, brother to Horus, which is his correct name, but nonetheless the 10th house is Set, May 28th through June 18th and September 28th through October 2nd. 11, Bast, July 14th through the 28th, September 23rd through the 27th, and October 3rd through the 17th. And the last and final house, Sehkmet, July 29th through August 11th and October 30th through November 7th. So I actually have notes on the first Egyptian sign. I will go ahead and disclose this since this is the first one I've researched so far, and since we are already in the process of making this video, and then I will make subsequent videos to let you guys know what the following Egyptian, matter of fact, I don't even want to call them Egyptian, what the remaining Kemetic signs represent. So the first Kemetic god represents the Nile. These dates again include January 1st through the 7th, June 19th through the 28th, September 1st through the 7th, and November 18th through the 26th. So anybody born under these dates, you are considered the Nile, or your role in ancient Egypt was the goddess who saved the Nile. Now, never mind you if you are a male born under these days, or any of these signs, if you're a male and or female and your god or goddess is the opposite of your current sex, don't take offense to that. That doesn't mean anything, because ultimately, if we recognize duality, the Egyptian god or goddess that you may be aligned with, you will also have a male or female god or goddess also to represent that. These are just the main, most important, most well-known, most studied, most relevant Kemetic gods and goddesses that were placed over these signs. Okay, so the Nile, your role was goddess who saved the Nile. Your polarity, feminine. Your zodiac sign, your Western zodiac sign correlation would be Capricorn. Honestly, I don't know if I necessarily agree with these. These are all based on internet research. I have to do a lot more digging. Please dig yourself, but this is what I have so far. And you're represented by a woman with antelope ears. Your compatibility would be Amun-Ra or Set. Amun-Ra, again, was born January 8th through the 21st, or February 1st through the 11th. And Set was May 28th through June 18th, or September 28th through October 2nd. Your sacred animal is an antelope. Your colors, red and blue. In keywords to represent this sign, you are most likely logical, peaceful, and practical. So the Nile represents the beginning and start of something. It represents a prosperous and very fruitful life. Those born under this sign, you represent a flow with nature, and you are ever changing. Just like the Nile, you mimic the energy of the Nile. You can be determined to be peaceful and passionate, and you don't like conflict. So you strive to keep peace as much as possible. You don't like a lot of negativity around you. You like to keep a close circle. The Nile goddess can often be ruled by their passions, but are just as wise as their passions. They can have an ever-changing mood. One minute be very peaceful and calm, and then the next very irrational and angry. They're very strong observers of the world around them, which these observations usually lead them to put a good plan into action. Once they set their mind to something, they're really gonna stick to that plan until it comes into fruition. Your sense of strong observation also allows you to tune into your intuition. Your intuition should be on 1,000 when you are born under this sign. You are very good at communicating with others and can attract many friends because of your intelligence. They have very analytical minds and love to dream about abundance and how they can achieve a life of peace and serenity. They like to be surrounded by refined things. They welcome different cultures and experiences. They are very giving with a strong desire to help others. They can be very protective of others also, giving selflessly, especially those who want to learn more knowledge about themselves. They're very detail-oriented. They prefer things in a specific order or done a specific way. They like to make sure everything is aligned and planned out before they take the next step. They can be very slow and cautious and make sure things are right and aren't done hastily before they take a next step. They are very patient, very practical with their understanding, and they understand that anything worth having is worth waiting for. So they will be patient, waiting for what they think will serve them. The Nile goddess is natural nurturers. They can be very motherly and mimic the nurturing qualities of the Nile River. They are very self-disciplined and most likely will want a career that suits their practical, studious, analytical nature. And because they represent the beginning, they may wish to open up their own business or start a new venture, engage in just new creative ideas. Okay, so now some negative traits. Those born under the Nile can sometimes act hastily when they feel uneasy. If you're feeling anxious or unsettled, you may make an impulse move without really thinking about it first, just because you're anxious. You can also tend to have emotional outbursts because you're for lack of a better word, obsessive need to plan everything and be very detail oriented and make sure everything is right. This is kind of lead you to very nervous energy, which will ultimately quickly lead you right back to wanting to find inner peace. So you're constantly, you know, battling this up and down of I want to learn more, I need to do more, I need to be a part of more, and oh my god, I'm, you know, it's too much going on. I got too much on my plate. I need a second to find my peace. Okay, those also born under this sign can usually appear very calm on the outside, but are usually a nervous wreck on the inside. Okay, they're just a ball of anxiety on the inside, and because of this, they're consistently trying to improve themselves and trying to improve their moods by controlling their emotions and their moods, and try not to allow that to outwardly affect the things that they have going on around them. So that's all I have on the Nile Zodiac Sign. I hope that this was a little more enlightening for you. I hope that once I dive deeper into this series, you all will be able to get a better look and understanding as to who you are. I will go ahead and put a description. I will go ahead and put all of this information in there so that you guys can better get a picture. You know, sometimes reading is better than listening. So if you guys have any questions, let me know, because we're gonna dive deep into all of this. We're gonna study all of this. We're gonna find out the real names of everything and of everybody. Just get back. We're just gonna get back. Sankofa Divine. Get back to the divine. You know what I'm saying? So peace and love, y'all. I hope y'all have a beautiful day, and I will be back.